Alright guys and girls, this is Jerningam here. There's worries of food shortages and need shelves to be filled again, and people panicking and buying again in the UK. We're going to be looking a bit more to this. Guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, if you live in the UK like I do, go listen to this, what she says in the news, this woman here. There we go.
Political correspondent John Craig is in Westminster.
John Craig.
John, the government having to move and respond quite quickly to all these changes with the emergency measures last night. Not everybody happy though.
There are calls for the government to go much further. Yes, as you've heard from Mr Eustace, the top priority for ministers was getting the supermarket shelves full again. Worries about food shortages and panic buying. All those pictures we've all seen over the last couple of days. However, excuse me, there are calls for the exemptions to go further to supermarket staff. At the moment, it's just the people who drive the lorries, load the lorries and work at the food and supermarket depots. However, the boss of Iceland Supermarkets, that's Richard Walker, has said that whilst they're encouraged to hear that supermarket depot workers and food manufacturers be exempt from these rules, they are deeply disappointed to see that supermarket store workers are omitted from the list. Well, that has been...
There's around 10,000 workers at food chains in the UK, self-isolating around workers, food suppliers and stuff, should say there.
Sajid Javid, the Health Secretary, has always defended it by saying by then we will have more people vaccinated. But the government is really coming under a lot of pressure. In the Commons yesterday, we heard from Jeremy Hunt, the former Health Secretary. He says bring it forward to now. The CBI is saying that this afternoon. John Foster, who's the CBI's
talking about Suffolk, UK, and
said if we want the economy to stay open, we need a confident but balanced plan. We should bring forward the date from August, the 16th of August, when those who've been double jabbed no longer need to self-isolate if they test negative once contacted. Now, rather optimistically, the CBI also says we need a test and release scheme for those who've not been double jabbed. Well, good luck with that, CBI. The government are not going to agree to that. But very significantly, in the last hour or two, we've heard from both the transport world and also from local government. Now, the Department for Transport has agreed with rail companies that because of shortages there, they can reduce their services. In a statement, the Department for Transport has said, we recognise the challenges operators are facing due to staff shortages and have agreed that they can consider a reduced or revised time.
I don't know if this is some parts of our country or shortages or everywhere.
Will say, well, I think that's happening already. Anyway, it's happening with the government.
Irish government there, see.
And also from the local government association, that's the body that various town halls belong to. They talk about the impact that some council services are facing because of staff shortages. They say that they're also complaining about the bureaucratic nature of the system and saying that the government's guidance won't help alleviate the pressure on some services. Residents will need to bear with us if they experience disruption. So the government has not solved this problem at a stroke by any means, and there are calls, first of all, for the government to go further. Shop workers in particular.
Is this country going to fall like civil war?
Growing calls.
They'll be rioting and smashing.
John, thanks for that.
Anyway, you just saw that, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Fraser Maud has the latest now from York.
I don't know about York now.
The industry would desperately like a review of the latest announcement to include themselves on that list of 16 key industries. Of course, the last 18 months have been a really torrid time for the hospitality industry, as with others. Travel, tourism and hospitality have been amongst the...
Like I say, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you do watch the news, if you want to watch more of this, you can watch it on Sky News or any other YouTube channel. So, what we've got so far is isolating. There is no plans to add another secretary to search. Self-isolating, that's what it talks about running. But anyway, guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the video. Thank you for joining me. See you next one. Peace. Hopefully our country get better and get more staff to bring things in for food shortages and more people. So the coronavirus is holding a lot of people up with the deaths and infections. Some places worse than others. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Peace.